Hey, this is Wolfy. What I plan on doing today, since Gela isn't here, and I'm bored out of my mind, even though my internet's back on, cause it spent like the whole day yesterday, it was just messed up. Don't know why. Um, I was thinking of reading, so I found a story in my, files just not too long ago, and I found a story that me and my boyfriend have been working on. And it had been a long while since we worked on it. I probably started it 2011, sometime in 2011, and I didn't start fully working on it. I didn't start working on it with him till 2012, like the 5th month, whatever month that is. And I don't feel like doing the math or whatever. I don't feel like counting, but it kind of explains where I get my nickname Wolfy from. Ever since I was a little kid, I made up a name called Wolf Angel. I know, very kiddish, very cheesy, lame name, I know, but it stuck. That was my nickname. And Wolfy, or Wolf, well, originally Wolf, was my nickname. And then with my friend's help, Addie, Soodly Doo, she's on YouTube, I think it was she that started calling me Wolfy, but there was other people, so it stuck, Wolfy. And when I started this webshit with Gela, we called me Wolfy. But this is the story of my character, the character that I grew up with. It's not yet finished. I still have a whole history of other characters with it, and I'm starting to think that I should go back to it. But right now I have the prologue, and I was thinking, why not read it to our viewers, or to the world? So it's called Unexpected Changes. It's originally the second book, but because the very first book is a fanfic, I'm making this the first book. But I was gonna work on the very first book. I don't know how to continue it. There's so many possibilities to make with the first book. Like, so many different things could happen, and it's kind of annoying because I can't choose. But oh well, I'll figure something out. So I'll read the prologue, and you can tell me what I think. I haven't worked on it. I just ran through it. Not much to be changed. So it is the prologue, and yeah, here it comes, or here it goes, whatever, sorry, I don't know. Anyways, out of nowhere, from my finally and fully lightened mood, the atmosphere shifted back into an almost ancient-like sorrow air, and the concealed pain had come back. I choked, unable to breathe, and my heart aching as if I was stabbed with a numbing, flaming stick. I looked up at Great Grand with a pain-twisted, bewildered look, whose eyes, and everyone else's, were transfixed behind me. What's the deal? Why does she unblock the pain? A fatal pain that she promised to keep locked up forever. She glanced down at me with an apologizing look and nodded forward, looking back in that direction. I was confused by her action. My mind couldn't put together what she was trying to tell me. The agonizing pain took a hold of every cell of my being, making me vulnerable, fragile, and weak, almost like a human. The pain was so strong, I forgot who I really was, and what my purpose was, and why I was here. I slowly realized who they were staring at when I heard a couple footsteps, a few yards back from where I stood. It was the footsteps of someone unmistakably, gravely familiar. I sucked in a sharp breath, as I slowly turned on my heels and froze. My halted heart, skipping and sputtering, started to race and pound hard against my chest. Tears swelled in my eyes. There he was, looking so real, but it felt like a dream. An agonizing, realistic dream. Zarek, I choked out painfully, feeling as if there was a large rock in my throat. His head bowed a little in guilt, but it looked much softer than the last time I had seen him. Instead of a mask of betrayal, pain, and fear, it was replaced with a mix of determination, welcoming, guilt, and a longing. Why? Stinging tears spilled over my cheeks, my heart feeling about to burst from the extreme overwhelming of emotions. He opened his mouth to say something, but suddenly an alien sound hit my ears. It had taken me a second too long to realize it was the sound of a gun preparing to fire. Time had completely frozen as the person pulled the trigger and aimed for Zarek. No! I screamed at the top of my lungs, my voice extremely hoarse. It hurt my throat and bolted in the bullet's way, nothing going through my head except save Zarek, save Zarek. Tears poured on my eyes, fear in my heart. This was my first reaction, the first thing that popped into my head. I wasn't going to let him get killed the second he came back. I felt bullets attack me and go right through me, but not strong enough to reach Zarek. That I could sense. A bullet went right through my head, hitting me through the temple, through the brain and out. Another going right through my heart. I froze and fell backward, my eyes rolling back into my head. Through the commotion, I could only hear one voice. Zarek screamed, "Wolf Angel!" I didn't think I'd die this early and not be able to pass on the gene. Our species is screwed for sure now. All because I didn't think to put up a barrier instead of myself. How much stupider could I have been? Though, I guess that's what love does to you. I felt myself hit something and soon pressure was pressed throughout my body. But why? I was so numb, no pain. Was I dead? Was this what death felt like? The fatal excruciating pain I felt had dissipated and was replaced by a dead empty feeling. Everything in my body stopped working and froze. And hell, I couldn't believe he actually came back. In a million years, I never would have thought he would have. But he did come back for me. Or did he come back just to get me killed? Okay, so that was it. It's when if anyone were to read it, when I read it, it sounds like a 16-year-old wrote it. I'd have to put out like a lot of work into it. I'm thinking of working on it again if my boyfriend wants to work on it. If he doesn't, then I'm screwed. Then, yeah. I don't know what else to say. I guess since I'm writing this, I'm kind of awesome. I'm kind of stupid, but kind of awesome. I don't know. I left my computer charger, at his house last night, in his brother's room. The reason why we were in there because they have the PS3, so he was playing his game. Excuse me. So when I realized that earlier this morning, I was like, shit, I don't have nothing to do. And I was like, wait a second. Maybe the charger too. I was like, no, first I was like, wait, I have another laptop. Wait, if I have another laptop, there's another charger. Granted, it's for a completely different laptop, but it works for that. I didn't think of that, but so I found the charger, but there was only half of it. So because I only had half of it, I was like, looks around for the other half, and I found a whole charger. Problem is, it was damaged. By going through it, the half of the charger that I needed was not damaged, so I connected that to the first part that I found, and it worked. And I plugged it in, and it works. I'm awesome. Stupid for forgetting it, but awesome for being creative. So, yeah. I guess that's it. If there's anything else I'll be reading, I'll just make another video. That way they're not too long. Hope you like it. I mean, yeah, so tell me what you think. and I'll post up the better version, which is my latest book, which sounds a lot better than that, in my opinion. It's darker, but it's interesting. So, yeah, Wolfy out.